So I know I wanted to take a quick break from Marvel Rivals, but I just wanted to do a little experiment first. Basically, yesterday I was streaming over on Twitch, just playing comp matches, but I turned off voice and text chat. Well, realistically, I was in a Discord call with my friends, so pretty much I was just, even if they talked, I wouldn't be able to hear it. But basically, I wanted to isolate myself from the actual player experience from the community in game itself. And one thing I found was whether we won or lost, I still pretty much, it didn't affect me compared to if I had chat or voice chat on. There was always someone ready to just start screaming into their mic and cussing and ready to blame someone for the reason we're losing a match. Because, yeah, that's pretty much what the whole point of the video is. I mean, sure, the matchmaking can feel rigged at times, and sometimes it'll give that illusion or that feeling of, no matter what you do, you'll always lose. And that one is like one of the weirdest things because maybe I'm going a little bit off topic, so give me just a sec. I'll get to that in a little bit. But realistically, the experience playing comp is, or mostly even quick play, it's more common because there you can have like someone basically on a Smurf account or someone in like the highest elo imaginable queuing up with other friends, and one of those friends tends to develop a situation where, because they have like the better player, because there have been instances because my peak comp rank is in Celestial 2. I will sometimes get people that are either Eternity, One Above All, or other Celestials. Meanwhile, everyone on my team is either Silver or up to Diamond. And to make it worse, most of them are just DPS mains. So that's mainly why I don't play quick play as much, simply because it, at least with comp, if someone decides to throw the match and just play whatever they want, it leads to a more consequence. If I try to do anything like that with quick play, realistically nothing will happen since it's just quick play. But yeah, the matchmaking can get a little rigged at times, and it can lead to like really one-sided situations. But the main thing that basically he's made me want to make this video, honestly, it's the fact that this game has for a casual game at times, this game has possibly one of the worst egos I've ever witnessed in a video game. And it's pretty funny that it's even gotten to that point, because one thing little story that happened, and it was like one of the reasons I took a main break from the game. I was playing a comp match. I was, everyone insta-locked DPS, and then I think one person insta-locked the tank. We basically had no strategist, so I picked Rocket. And yeah, basically I was we were playing like regular match. I was doing my best to like shift between dealing damage and healing. Most of the time I was stuck healing, and the guy that was picking Groot, or the tank, kept rushing in, basically assuming that we'd keep him up and tank, and he'd be able to tank all that damage. But anytime I had to reload, he died. So instead of being close to the team, repositioning or something, he just kept on rushing in and basically dying whenever me or the other strategist had to reload, because it was a split second where he was taking so much damage that the moment we stopped, he would immediately get eliminated. And like I said, we won this match. Like, it was a close match, but we still won it. And for whatever reason, at the time, I had TikTok in my name for this. I changed it to TV now, but I had TikTok in my name. I get a message, and it's the same dude going into my match or into my messages to complain that I suck at this game and should delete it and whatnot. And then what's it called? I mean, he kind of just looked like a Columbine Carrot Top, basically. So if you know who Carrot Top is, just think of it like basically the most degenerate looking Carrot Top with black hair instead of whatever Carrot Top's actual hair is. That's what the guy looked like going into my DMs, which, if he was going to talk crap, I really don't know why he would show his face at the same time. But anyways, I threw a little joke about his appearance, told him to get a life, and then blocked him, and went back to my stream just to, keep playing. He came to my stream to double down and said that I suck at this game and should still erase the game and whatnot. Mind you, again, I was just strategist trying to keep him alive, and we won the match. Yet for whatever reason, I don't know if he wanted like a perfect match of the other team never leaving spawn or something. But yeah, he just like got so fumed up that he basically felt the need to come to my match and just, I mean, come to my stream and my messages just to talk crap before winning a match, which again did not make any sense whatsoever. And then comes like one of the many instances of if you try to say anything to these guys, they always pull the same thing. Oh, I'm what's it called? I smurf in your elo. Oh, I'm one above all. Which, by the way, the guy was one above all at one season, and I guess he just made that one above all his whole personality. Because, like I said, he was in the same rank as me, but here he was talking like as if he was better than me, just because he reached one above all in one season. And yeah, like I said, this game is very casual, so it's one of the weird things of why is he making rank his whole personality, or why he has to feel the need to just do something like that. And same thing too is sometimes when it, even if it's a close match, you'll still get the people just typing like GG easy, tank diff and stuff like that, and it's like the match was just seriously close. I don't mind if I just see a GG or whatever, but it's when they start saying GG easy and then you look at their stats and they're like the worst one on their team. Like I said, and then it's funny too, because like I said, it goes right back around where, say you manage to rematch them and you actually beat them like it's nothing. Then they pull the whole, oh, I just smurf in your elo. Oh, this isn't even my main account. And like I said, at this point, and yeah, like I said, it feels like whether you're playing quick play or comp, you can't really relax with this mode with this game unless you're playing arcade or or just running around in the little town hall or town square, whatever it's called, or that new island that came out. You gotta play in one of those. But yeah, closing thoughts and what I think should be done at this point. The game itself is fun, even if I don't know why people are trying to bring metas into this, like, oh, pokes back or whatever. Realistically, every character is still viable in a sense. It's just, I'm starting to think people aren't noticing the little mental gymnastics that goes on in the background of trying to play whatever you want to the best of your abilities, all while having someone trying to tell you to switch to play something else while they can play what they want. But, and then if they lose because they told you to switch and you didn't listen, you're the reason they lost. So, I mean, the only realistically thing I can think of that needs to be done, and it's pretty funny to be honest, they need to basically, how do you say? They might have to do the same thing similar to Overwatch, where they have to implement a endorsement system. Simply because I think the fact that this is a free-to-play game and people can right off the bat just talk whatever they want or everything, it's, even if they get banned, they just make a new account. So hardware bans and stuff like that is not going to fix the issue. I think what's going to fix the issue is forcing people to actually be on their best behavior. Otherwise, they're not allowed to talk or text or anything. And if it basically scares them off from even playing the game, then it shows their true intentions of they weren't really looking to play this game to be good or to have fun. They basically just got on just to basically get on someone else's nerves for their own enjoyment. But that's pretty much where my thoughts are right now. The game is fun. I try to come back to it. Surprisingly won a comp match using Jeff, which one thing I've noticed is basically when we need another strategist and I'm picking either Mantis or White Fox and I'm not getting like the other, like Cloak and Dagger or Invisible Woman, someone picks Jeff and starts throwing with him. And then one thing I've noticed is they never use their bubbles. They never use his projectile ability. They just simply splash water and just ult at some point, miss and ult. Like they just only use one button out of Jeff's whole kit, and then yeah, he's basically the reason why it's so hard to actually do good with Jeff, because there are people that have basically made Jeff the strategist of Black Widow mains, where if they start losing, they just throw the match too. But instead of picking something viable, they just go Black Widow to waste everyone else's time. But yeah, they need to either implement harsher punishments for people acting like this, Or again, add a system where people have to be on their best behavior and get voted up until they reach the point where they can actually start talking. And it can be something that if they start acting out, they can lose that privilege. Because honestly, it's gotten pretty annoying at this point that people really do, take this game a little too seriously to the point that they're willing to ruin the experience for other people. Anyways, that about does it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment what your experiences with Marvel Rivals are. And you can join my Discord if you ever want to play sometime. I play this game pretty regularly, mostly because I'm trying to get the new Emma skin. And yeah, everything else will be in the description. And until next time, I'll see you later, everyone.